Hello and welcome to another episode of Bro Souls. We are still in Anne Orlando. I'm staring at a wonderful chest ahead, and welcome to the stream. Last time we left, I don't remember because all I can see is a giant pair of statue tits. Geesh, what are we doing tonight?
Oh, those aren't a statue, my friend.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
right.
living lady,
That's a lady.
more or less.
That's a lady.
Yes, so last time we defeated Ornstein and Smo, which is
Yes.
widely considered to be one of the hardest bosses in the whole series. But mainly it's considered so if you try to do it alone. We had myself, Ben, and Friend Gear in here, and so we did it without too much trouble. So for tonight, we're going to kind of turn back the clock to probably about a month ago. I asked Ben whether he would prefer to reign in hell or serve in heaven.
Oh,
And
God.
he picked the same thing I would have, which is to reign in hell. Those of you who know about the endings of this game will probably be familiar with what I'm talking about. But anyway, tonight we have a few things to do, and the first of which is right here in Anne Orlando, and we get to see Mr. Smash do it all by himself because
Oh.
he's about to do something that he cannot summon help for.
Oh, good.
Is right here. So Ben, I want you to open up that inventory of yours and make sure that you have that black eye orb on you.
Okay. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, I got it. You want me? I need to put it in my equipment?
Sure, go ahead and put it on your bar. So again, turning the clock way, way back, you remember after we killed Spider Lady,
Mm-hmm.
you came back up to Firelink Shrine and the bonfire was mysteriously out.
Correct.
And it told you that you could not light the bonfire, the firekeeper was not present. And when
Right.
you went down to the firekeeper's little cell under the shrine, she was dead. And there was this black eye orb there.
Yes.
And our golden friend was gone. So you're about to go settle some accounts.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm here for.
You may recall, actually, last time as we were coming through the sort of antechamber to the throne room, you got a message about the orb resonating.
Correct.
So what you're going to need to do is head back into that antechamber. So if you go down the elevators here.
Alright.
And I won't lie to you, this is going to be a pretty tough encounter that you're about to do right off the bat.
Oh, boy. I'm a little rusty, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Well, the nice thing about this encounter is it doesn't really cost you anything to fail it.
Other than the
Even the
16,000
usual-
souls.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Even the usual problems of losing your souls and having to go back to your bloodstain do not apply. So this was the room where you fought Ornstein and Smo. You actually want to head
Right.
all the way out of it to the
Alright.
antechamber where the giants were. Is that the new policy of one hit per death?
I suppose so.
All right. You don't necessarily have to clear the giants, but it'll be helpful if you do.
Oh, yeah. Definitely rusty.
Retreat, boyo, you're attacked by several things.
Now,
Yeah, if you head up the stairs on the sides, the giants will ultimately stop following you. Oh, but then that happened. So yeah, as you can see there, there's a Black Knight Friendo with a Dragon Slayer Great Bow firing on you, and then you have 2 giants to deal with.
Yeah, so probably Great Bow first.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Alrighty.
And there is a reason that I'm suggesting you take the giants out.
Oh? Oh, yeah, hint, whatever.
Well, it depends on whether you do this in one shot or not.
Ha!
Odds may be slightly against you.
Shock.
So yeah, as you go down the stairs into that room, the Great Bow guy is up on the right. Ah, but you're being smart and pulling the giant.
Yeah, I totally meant to do that.
Well, as I said, once you go up both sets of stairs there, the giants will kind of reset to their positions.
Can you hear my dog squeaking his toy in the background?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, no big deal. Just let him do his thing. That's Xander.
Xander's a good poochie.
Xander is a good dog. He's just silly like his daddy. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yep.
Now remember, those giants, their shields are... They don't behave like any other shields in the game. They are just sort of like a hole in the world where your attacks fall in.
Retreat, leash the 2 monsters.
Yeah, you can head all the way back up into the throne room, and they'll head back to where they were.
I'll take them one by one here.
Very good plan.
That was suboptimal.
Oh, and by the way, the amount of Estus you take into what we're about to do doesn't really matter. So you can feel free to, make mistakes, use your Estus, not a huge deal.
What the fuck was that? Did he heal himself?
They do have access to miracles.
Bastards.
There's one down.
Oh, son of a bitch. That didn't work like I was hoping it would. No, no, no!
It's always entertaining hearing this stuff before I actually see it.
Yeah. Well, come on, take a swipe, you son of a bitch.
With the giants, if you get too far away after attacking them, you're almost guaranteed that they'll heal. Which can actually be abused. You can use that to run back in and get hits because their heal is really slow.
Yep, there it is. Gotcha, bitch. No, no. No.
But that was a very fancy jump you did there a minute ago.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, I don't remember them being these hard, but then I remember I was carried, so.
Well, you fought some of them when you first got to En Orlando by yourself.
Yeah. Alright, where do I go from here? Straight through?
Alright, so, no, you actually want to stay in this room. I don't recall where all it works from. I know it works from the platform where the Black Knight was, the archer.
Fair enough. Yeah, because it got all twitchy when I was up there. I remember that.
Yeah. If you flip through your items, with the down direction pad, you should be able to see whether it's lit up or not.
And lit up meaning like it's highlighted, like I would be able to use it, or does it have like a
Yeah,
special
like it's
image?
not faded out.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I see it on the stream.
Should I use Estus? Or you said like it doesn't matter, so
Right.
God damn it, dog. That's alright. It's the dog. Invading the world of the guilty spirit.
Yes. So there are multiple different ways to get into another world in this game. And you've just found one of the unique ones, sort of.
Cool. Try backstepping.
Yes, so you have invaded the world of Knight Lautrec the Guilty, that golden bastard that killed your firekeeper and took her soul.
That bastard.
And he has friends, because he can't fight you one-on-one.
Any pro strats?
Don't die.
Thanks.
So, first of all, what I'm noticing is something I had kind of forgotten. You go in with the amount of health you had on the outside.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you may have wanted to Estus up, because, surprise, you can Estus.
Well, I killed him and now I'm dead, so...
Well, let's see. You got the target destroyed message, so I think you should be...
Yeah, I got the souvenir
okay.
and the Firekeeper soul. Cool! Alright,
Beautiful.
let's never go back there again.
That was very good. You beat him on the first try.
Totally by chance. I did your usual Ben Smash thing and ran it head first. It got lucky. And this is a cutscene, I'm assuming? This little guy, this little circle I'm standing on? What is this?
Oh, that is a miracle synergy mark. That means there is another player in the same area that just used a miracle. And if you use a miracle there, it'll be a little bit more powerful.
It's a ley line.
Yeah, kinda. What you want to do is you want to go back into the throne room where we fought the boss and head upstairs again.
Okie dokie. Gare is not happy. It took her 10 times, she said.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Ben is using an extremely powerful weapon.
True that.
So what I was about to go into is you were basically acting in that invasion as a member of the Blades of the Dark Moon, which is a player covenant in this game whose entire goal is to punish sinners. So if you collect sin by invading other people and killing them, or doing a few other sinful things, then basically you collect sin and you are more likely to be invaded by this covenant, and they will try to kill you and take a souvenir of reprisal. Also, you want to go up the elevators.
Okay.
And so what you were experiencing there is you were actually an invading phantom, which meant that you could not use Estus. And that's true in Dark Souls 1 of any kind of phantom, even a helpful one. So when you summon me, I can't use Estus.
Gotcha.
I can only use humanity to heal myself.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Okay.
Alright, so if you're facing the princess's room, you want to turn to the right and just go down the balcony.
Ooh, something shiny.
Yes, indeed. Very shiny.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, and Gear makes a good point.
Nice.
The weapon he was using, which I believe you should have now, the Shotel,
Yeah.
that actually goes around shields.
Nice. Oh.
So he can be a real bugger to fight because he's got a, I believe a halberd guy, a magic guy, and then he's got a parrying dagger and 2 Shotels. But, you know, when you have an overpowered weapon, you could just kind of run in there and kill the crap out of him.
Yeah, that worked pretty well.
Alright, so we're done in Orlando for the time being. There's a little more preparation we have to do before we can go meet your ultimate goal. But first things first, you now have your Firekeeper's soul, so you should probably head back to Firelink Shrine.
Oh boy, let's see if I remember how to get there.
Well, you now have the Lord Vessel after defeating Ornstein and Smo, so you can teleport right to it. Just head over to the bonfire.
Oh. And here I was scared that there would be no fast travel.
Yeah, there was a reason I kind of fast-tracked you towards this fight, because it makes the rest of the game a lot easier. So now you have the option to warp, and you can see that there are a few different options. And there will be a couple more open up as the game progresses. Now, as you're in Firelink, the oh lord, I've forgotten his name. The World Serpent that you probably saw through the doors to the watery area.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and our friend Siggy is here.
Yes, I knew it.
I love Onion
Seemed
Man.
like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. I had to look up the name because I had totally forgotten. The primordial serpent that is up there in Firelink Shrine is named Kingseeker Frant, and he is sort of the serve in heaven choice of the game.
Gotcha.
That stench. And I was
Alright, well that fire is still out, which means you cannot sit there, you can't warp from there or anything. So you go back down and return the soul to its rightful owner.
Right. Of course, as you do.
Hey, Tali.
Hi, Tali. Thanks for joining us.
And yeah, it's kind of a weird thought, but there is a thread that runs through all of the Souls games that the sort of core soul of a being is what determines their life force, I guess. And so there are cases where somebody is dead as a stone, and if you return their soul to them, they resurrect just like you do every time you die.
Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Tali, that was last session. Except I had never heard that name for them, so I called them Oreo and S'mores, Fat Boy Slim,
Fat Boy
Elvis
Slim.
and Fat Elvis.
Fat Boy Slim's good.
Alright, anyway. Where we are headed to now, which you can warp to it, since you woke her up. And as Anastasia is telling you, as of a few seconds ago, she originally had her tongue removed. She could not speak before, but now that you have resurrected her, she is whole again. But she doesn't want to speak to you. And that's kind of a tiny little storytelling hint that being a firekeeper is not all sunshine and roses.
Alright, warp back to Anarlondo, you said?
No, you want to warp to the Undead Parish.
Oh, hooray. Just doing a little housekeeping.
Sure. And the Undead Parish bonfire is the one directly above Andre.
Right.
So you'll be able to visit him, see if you've got any coals to give to him.
Yeah.
I think your gear is mostly as upgraded as you can make it right now.
Ugh.
And if you'll recall from quite a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
Andre used to have a very strange friend in his basement that you, I believe, killed.
Yeah.
So that's the direction we're headed.
I got 3 Twinkling Titanite. Do I bother spending it on this armor? Or am I, like, about to get something, like, super awesome and abandon these?
That's kind of up to you. I would say that the sort of special armor you have now, i.e. the armor that takes Twinkling Titanite, is not amazing. I mean, if you want to wear the, Lautrec's golden armor or something, then by all means, wear it.
Oh, you're not helpful.
Well, it's Fashion Souls. You gotta wear whatever looks fancy.
This armor smith box, is it worth my money? Does it mean I can do Titanite shit without coming back here?
That means you can do what Andre could do before you gave him any coals. You can upgrade armor and weapons up to +5. So it can be kind of nice if you want to throw a few Titanite shards into something new, but it's ultimately not super necessary.
Okay. Never mind. We'll just move on. Indecision is gonna ruin the pace we're at, so I'll figure it out later.
Sure. So I am not entirely certain how the summon mechanics work in relation to the area we're about to do. I threw my sign down right outside this basement, and I'll see in a minute if you can see it.
Okie dokie. There's
Okay, I'm not seeing it on the stream. Oh, but you're not human, are you?
Oh, good point.
Because you died to the giants.
I'll go solve that. That's Officer Xander, by the way, protecting the estate.
He's on the case.
Yeah, my cousin's arriving, so he's losing his shit. Xander is a big fan of literally anyone he's met before. But when you first meet him, it's all low growls. I don't know if you can hear him squeaking and freaking out, but that's...
See, my dog is the same way, but he has the memory of a goldfish, so...
Yeah. Well, he's older, right?
No, he's like 4.
Oh. I think Xander is like 6 this year, I think, maybe?
Yeah, our Sally is just a little idiot.
Yeah, Xander's a big doofus too, but he's a family man.
I wouldn't mind getting a bigger dog.
Oh yeah, big dogs are great because you can wrestle with them, and they're big and warm. In the mornings, he will crawl up between Mrs. Smash and I, and just kind of roll around until we wake up.
Alright, now we shall see if I can be summoned right here. right. I didn't see it on the stream. I'm going to double check that we're
I
in the
see
same node. Oh, okay.
I think that's you.
I'm like right off that little porch.
There he is. Here's my beloved elfin phantom.
The G-shiest of boys.
Oh, so G-shi.
Alright, so this is Darkroot Garden. You may recall that we've been here before.
Yes, we have.
We explored the basin. We dealt with a big old hydra.
Right.
Now we are going to explore the rest of the garden. So we're going to have a few of these ints to deal with. No big deal for your powerful Black Knight halberd. Now, if you turn and look back here, this goes down into the basin.
Oh, hey!
We've already been.
That's new.
Or you could fall off the cliff.
I could fall off the cliff. Dark Souls!
Indeed. Oh, well, you took him with you.
Summon you, correct?
Alright, go ahead and humanize yourself again.
Rehumanize yourself and face Tajish boy.
Yes.
The fuck was that? A little like white stream of something went from my head after I left the fire.
Oh, that was, if you look down at your Estus flask, you now have 11.
Oh!
That was somebody else in this area kindling a bonfire.
Rad.
Everybody else in the area, when that happens, gets a free charge of Estus.
I'll make sure to waste it.
My sign should be pretty much the same place it already was.
Okie dokie. I don't see anything. There it is.
Sometimes it can take a bit to show up.
Tali, what happened there was I walked my ass straight off a cliff. Which is pretty much par for the course. Oh, you saw a stream hiccup? That happens. That's Twitch for you.
Oh, yeah. Twitch gives out on me all the time.
Well, considering the kind of load it bears, I'm not surprised, but I don't want to speak.
Alright, so yeah,
I don't
we
want
want to
speak,
hug the right side up here.
Yeah, I don't want to speak ill of Daddy.
Oh, and before we go on too far, what I was pointing out before, this is where the... oh, you've got a friend. Back here is the route down into the basin, Darkroot Basin.
Right.
So that's where the Hydra and everything was.
Right.
But we're heading on this way because this was a while ago as well, but you bought something for 20,000 souls from Andre called the Crest of Artorias.
I think so, yeah.
I remember it happening.
Oh no, let me go!
Oh, you're getting eated.
Oh no. I just wanted to be friends.
He was not interested in friendship.
His loss, man. I'm awesome. Why did I do that? Okay. Turns out you can fat finger things even on the controller.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did promise to waste that Estus.
Alright. You can't sit here with me here, but...
Right. Alright, let's
It's
do
not that much of a run.
this! Oh.
Does it not let you through?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bee. Alright.
Rest and resummon?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how the summoning mechanics work with regard to this area. Because this area, the Darkroot Basin / Garden, sort of doesn't have a boss. We are heading to an area that I think is still technically part of the same zone, and it has a boss.
You want to give it a shot through the doorway?
We'll certainly try it. I just need to haul my booty over there.
I remember this being a gigantic pain in the dick.
Right, that was a big glowing closed door that you couldn't get through until you spent that 20k souls.
No, I meant these assholes.
Ah.
Me, you little magic missile casting son of a bitch.
Yeah, he hits pretty hard.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, so apparently I can't drop a sign on the transition, but I can drop a sign at the bottom of the stairs where you came through the door. Hooray, I'm being summoned.
Do you think the Firekeeper vapes?
If she does, it would be some weird homebrew of Estus vape.
I wonder what that tastes like.
Well, the fandom
What else?
decided it was basically Sunny D.
Nice.
Alright, so this is a real big area. It's full of some ghosties and some ents, which are the big tree people.
What do you mean, Gaia, that we're out of range? You talking level range or area range?
Presumably level range.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we got some ents.
Gotcha, bitch! Get juiced!
Yes, I too have a pretty overpowered weapon on this character.
Helps.
So,
Yep. I'll do this.
right, so as I said, this area is huge. There is an edge here, be careful. And there's really not a whole lot to do out here. I'm just kind of showing you something.
There's like...
And we are enjoying what I was going to show you.
Oh.
This area
Oh, boy. Very
is the
PvP
province
heavy?
of a covenant called the Forest Covenant. And
Right.
their purpose is to defend this area.
Oh, boy.
So anytime you're in here in your human form, you can be invaded by one or two forest protectors, and we have two in our world.
Let's fuck them up!
Well, it's been a long time since either of you have done any PvP in this world. And this one is apparently cheating.
Oh, good. I'm so glad my cheat guard kicked in.
Well, there are always some methods of cheating that can't really be detected. Come on, guy, don't waste our time. He's hell-bent on wasting our time, apparently.
Yeah, he is. Okay, buddy.
And he magically backstabbed me. Wonderful.
Guy's just standing around shirtless. Yep,
He
there's
wants
the
to
big
waste
ass
our time,
storm
I'll-
right in my back. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this guy is just pure cheating. We can't target him. We can't hurt him.
Okay.
Dead now.
All right.
In my opinion, just do this area unkindled.
Yeah, I think
Might not hurt.
I think we're gonna call it anyway. I said I could only really do an hour tonight, but now I know to make sure my PvP watchdog works. All right, boys and girls, thank you for.
Well,
Go ahead.
I think that should have triggered mine too, because it's running even when you're in another world,
And it didn't.
and it didn't detect anything. Like I said, there are ways of cheating that do not trip it.
Yeah, that's. I guess that's cheaters for you.
Yeah, there's no perfect solution. There's always going to be somebody to ruin your day.
For sure. That's.
Also,
how it
Tully,
works.
that was not outplayed. That was just him being absolutely unwilling to engage unless he could be sure of his lag backstabs happening. I do have some pride. Come on.
Yikes. Okay, say goodnight, Jeesh boy.
Good night, Jeesh boy.
Thank you all for joining us. We are going to say goodbye for the night. I'm sorry it wasn't very long, but I had family decide they were suddenly available to come hang out with me, and I would like to go hang out with them. So we will return. I am working on a better regular schedule. I'm very busy with everything that's going on right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to check out the Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, yada yada yada. I'll see you guys. Have a good night.
But then there was fire.